Hi Cancer, welcome to your week ahead reading. This is for week commencing the 12th of May. I hope you've had a great week. Let me know how your readings have resonated with you. Your reading last week was, let me have a quick look at that. Sitting in Empress energy, in abundance, in love, and knowing your worth. Let's have a look what's happening for you this week, Cancer. So I'd like 2 energy oracle cards out, please, and thank you. We have the first one, anxiety. And we have the 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron. Oh, something on your mind, definitely, next week. Creating a little bit of food for thought. But you have the 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron. Now go with your instincts. The 6th chakra is your, what they call your third eye. And this is where you can actually get messages from the universe, little snags that I call them, little, synchronicities, and just watch out for that. Vision, even. Vision. I'm just going to show you this, actually. I don't know if I showed it last week. This is a clear quartz crystal that you can actually look into and get messages from too. It's all sorts of ways of doing it. Anyway, let's have a look. What are we? What's this anxiety all about? And let's see if the tarot gives us any insight to that. Dear spirit guides and angels, please join me in this reading for Cancer and make it helpful, hopeful, and healing. 3 of Swords, Cancer, is your focus. Okay, that's good. Your opportunity is the 5 of Wands in reverse. I'm liking this. Your challenge is the 2 of Cups. Justice is your external influence, external factor. And the Page of Swords is your advice and outcome. Now, the 3 of Swords is your focus. Now, yes, it looks like very traumatic, very upsetting. But for me, it's they want you to focus on whatever this is upsetting you, or has caused you angst, or is causing you angst. Let's see, how we can deal with that. The 5 of Wands is your opportunity. Now, the 5 of Wands is about people not being on the same page, arguments, but as an opportunity, it's like you helping to resolve something, an issue going on that's causing a little bit of competition. Now, that can be at work or within the family even, but there's something about you helping to resolve that. Excuse my dog barking if you can hear her. The 2 of Cups is your challenge. Now, the 2 of Cups is soulmate energy and very connected with somebody on the completely same page as you. Maybe there's somebody around you next week that it's going to be a bit disappointing, perhaps. Perhaps, you thought that they would be supportive and that they were part of your tribe, if you like, your team. I don't know. We're going to look into that. It's something to do with feeling a bit disconnected from somebody. Now, the Justice card is your external influence and factor. This is all about justice, things being fair, and balance. Can also be to do with any legal contracts or paperwork. Because you've got the Page of Swords also. And this is about, your advice is look at things, go and get some research, go and ask people, communicate. Don't take this as, maybe there's a little bit of Chinese whispers going on with something, because the Page of Swords brings messages, but as an advice, it's saying, right, go out and do your research. They've got a book there. Yeah, there are facts in that book that gives her a light bulb moment. It's like, okay, maybe it'll put a different perspective on something. Definitely will bring some sort of clarity for you, I think. Let's have a look. How can I say definitely and I think in the same word, in the same sentence? Right, the 3 of Swords is clarified by the 10 of Wands. We're clarifying, by the way, with a new deck. This is called the Simplicity Tarot. which I'm in two minds about at the moment, I'll be honest with you. I like the size of the cards. It's a Wheel of Fortune. I like that. And the Page of Swords again. Now, your Page of Swords is your advice and outcome. It's also your focus for next week. I like that. So the Ten of Wands, clarifying that Three of Swords, it's like the end of hard work, which perhaps has caused this Three of Swords in the past. This is very burdensome, but it's coming to an end. This has been hard work. You've taken on everybody else's tasks, if you like, emotions, and having to deal with something yourself too at the same time. But as I say, it's a 10. It's coming to an end. You are coming down the other side of that mountain because you've got the Wheel of Fortune. And now the Wheel of Fortune comes when a position moves around to the next stage, if you like. It's about things changing, and it's about things changing for the better. It's also a 10. So 10s in numerology equals 1, because 10 is a 1 and a 0. Add the 1 to the 0 is a 1, and 1s equal new beginnings. So there's definitely, we're moving on from the angst and the Three of Swords. We've got the Page of Swords. Again, new information coming in. There's something coming in next week that gives you that permission to move on, if you like. Now, the Five of Wands is your opportunity. I feel like the struggle is coming to an end, because the Five of Wands, if you can see in the upright, you know, it's a struggle, isn't it? They're trying to climb the ladder there. In the meantime, they're literally walking over other people to get there. But that's coming to an end because it's in its reverse. I feel like maybe people are just getting you now. You've struggled with that in the past. Maybe, you know, people at work even. There's an end to that competitive edge that you've had, maybe. Let's have a look. Why do we have the Five of Wands here for Cancer? Queen of Coins, Six of Cups, Empress. Now, the Empress was your focus last week. So you are still having an opportunity to be in that Empress energy, which is lovely. It's kind of like, you know, dribbling over from last week into this week too. Because the Empress is about fertility and nurturing, and sitting in abundance, being loving, caring, opportunity to, I don't know, really show people how you feel. It's about rebirth. She's always pregnant in the tarot, the Empress is, because she's always got new ideas like that with her too. And she has the lovely forethought and energy to put that into practice. Now, I think by putting an end to this bickering and argument, people not being on the same page as you, is allowing you to be you again. I see Cancer as incredibly creative signs too, creative people. You've got the Six of Cups. This is about maybe these people that have been a bit, I don't know, in the past, perhaps they've been always kind of putting a spoke in your wheel. And there's, like, I don't know, a bit of an opportunity to smooth that wheel out now, take that spoke out and allow it to flow. Maybe that's what the Wheel of Fortune is about too. There's some sort of calmness coming in for you. Because you've got the Six of Cups. Now, the Six of Cups as an opportunity is for you to go back to how things used to be. This could be about something to do with childhood memories too. You could be looking through photographs, remembering people from the past. This could be somebody from your past who used to be very, what do I want to say, defensive and argumentative and egotistical, actually turning it on its head, coming back to you. You've got the Queen of Coins. Oh my gosh, I see you as the Queen of Coins too, even though coins are generally attributed to Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn. The Queen of Coins is very nurturing, but she's very appreciative of what she has. Her richness isn't necessarily always about money, because she can see how to use things very resourcefully. And that includes her time and her energy and her love. And I know that it's not a Queen of Cups here, but I feel that for you, Cancer, too. So it's as though you've got an opportunity to actually be very generous with your time next week, even with your money. And just still be very nurturing and loving. There's still an element of somebody here that's quite significant from your past also. There's an opportunity to maybe make amends with them. You've got the Two of Cups as your challenge, yeah. There's a resistance to that. There's a resistance to somebody being your soulmate. Maybe somebody, again, with that Five of Wands, is in that field of people, if you like. You've got the Strength card. The Ten of Swords. Oh, gosh. Okay, and the Knight of Swords. So within that Two of Cups, there's a challenge. Now, the Knight of Swords as a challenge can be somebody who is quite pushy, very cutting with their words, a bit building a china shop with their emotions and how they say things. I don't know if they mean to be like it, though. You've got the Strength card also. This is about, you feel like whoever this is perhaps sucks the energy out of you. And then you've got the Ten of Swords. It's like you're not able to let go of whatever hurt and betrayal they brought to you, or the situation brought to you, with that Two of Cups, because you felt so connected. But you've got another 10 there, Cancer, and this is about endings. That is coming to an end, and that's why I've got the Justice card there. There's something about a balance coming in now. Let's have a look. Justice, why are you here, please, and thank you for Cancer. Now what I forgot to mention about this deck is that there are actually 2 extra cards in this deck, and one is called Spiritual Cleansing, which isn't attributed to anything. It's just literally when this card turns up, it's advice. So that's just turned up for you, Cancer. And to me, that's about forgiving and forgetting. Spiritual cleansing. Oh, no, why else do we have this balance? Because something's got to happen. The world. Oh, my giddy aunt. And the Page of Cups. This is going to be very, as I say, very emotional. The Page of Cups brings in emotions. This has to balance, though, because I think the emotions have been very up and down. The Page of Cups 1 minute is very loving and giving, and then you don't hear from them for 6 months. And there's something balancing about that. Spiritual cleansing. When we see this card, as I say, there is another card in the deck. I can't remember the name of it. This is a very strong message. Look at them. They're cleansing their heart and their head. For me, it's like a fresh new start coming in, because we've got the World. Now, the World is the last card in the tarot. And this is about something that's completed. You've got so many 10s here, Cancer. There is a completion. Now, the other thing about the World is the most important message of this card is whatever journey you went on, and you have been on a journey here, and whatever you bring in next, you must take the lessons that you learned from that journey into your next, whatever your next stage of life is, whatever you want to do next, whatever this is about. That's the most important message of the World. We need to learn lessons from it. Now, the Page of Swords is your advice. And I just want to say, get the facts. There's something about you being the one to make the first move and getting the new information from somebody. Something about communicating with them too. Page of Swords. Now, if I see the King of Cups, the Knight of Cups here, then that's going to be ways and means of, for me, an apology. But let's see, why do we have the Page of Swords? Wow. Got the Ten of Cups and the Lovers. And we've got the Tower. The Tower has come out for Aries, Taurus and Gemini straight away for all three of you. Now, when we see a card come up again and again and again for all the zodiac signs, it's more of a universal thing going on. So I think universally we all are having maybe a reflective energy about us, about, you know what, we've got to forgive and forget. Maybe there's a little bit of that going on here for you, Cancer, because the Tower, whatever this information is, will bring in big change for you. And I think it's for the better, because you've got the Ten of Cups, which is sunshine and rainbows, and cups are our relationships and love, family and contentment and happy. This is about family coming together. And then you've got the Lovers. Maybe this is, also affecting your relationships with this person, with this situation. But it's all positive. But it's saying you need to gather that information. Maybe make that first communication too. Anyway, Cancer, I hope you enjoyed that. Oh, we haven't finished yet. Sorry about that. Wisdom of the Oracle. We need another message, please, and thank you for Cancer. We've got Imagine. Ooh, look at that. Very, straight away I just thought of water signs. It's very blue, isn't it? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Let's have a little look at the book. Imagine. And this is 20. Okay, Imagine is all about, the message of Imagine is, who do you want to be and what do you need to believe in order to have the life that you want? You were gifted with the power to imagine. If you can dream it, you can create it. This is about manifestation. This is the time when your imagination is key. Spend time daydreaming, fashioning a vision board to help achieve your goals, or meditating. Allow the power of your creativity to deliver images of what feeds your soul. Wow. So not only have you got the Empress, which is about creativity, you've got the Two of Cups is what feeds your soul. What you imagine will become your belief, and soon you will see these things come to pass in the outer world as if by magic. Interesting. Love that for you, Cancer. Anyway, I hope you have a great week. And yeah, let me know how that resonates, and I'll catch up with you next week. Thanks as always for watching.